Hello everyone, this is Al Kabir, the analyst, and today I gotta report some bad news on my guy, Brandon Brooks, man. He's out for the season, and it broke my heart, man. It broke my heart. So let me go report on this. This is Al Kabir, the analyst. So today, I'll be talking Brandon Brooks and how he is the best lineman in the league, but he just can't stay healthy at this point, folks. He just can't. So just to break down some history on this guy, back on March 9th of 2016, he signed a 5-year contract with the Eagles after leaving the Texans. Back December 19th of 2017, Brandon Brooks was named to his first Pro Bowl along with Lane Johnson. Them two was a monster on that right side. He couldn't make it, of course, because that was the year the Eagles won the Super Bowl. Followed up, he was super productive the next year later. December 2018, he was named to his second Pro Bowl, but divisional round game against the Saints, he tore his Achilles back in 2018. The Eagles gave him another extension November 11th of 2019, and he was named to his third straight Pro Bowl. So this guy was balling with the Eagles, man. This guy was a baller. Linemen are strange. If you don't really hear their name, if you're really not an Eagles fan or probably not even a Texas fan, you won't really know who Brandon Brooks is if you're not a big football guy. But this guy was the real deal. So if you don't hear a lineman name, that's a good thing. Like far as like quarterbacks, running backs, wide receivers, skills position, if you hear that, if you constantly hear their name, they must be really good or just in the media. But if you really don't hear a lineman name like that, that means that they're really, really good. And Brandon Brooks was one of those, came to work. He went 110%. He brought it all every time he was on the field. So just to follow up, 2019, he played most of the season. He dislocated his shoulder against the Giants, and that was season ending. As of yesterday, June 15, he tore his Achilles again. He's out for the season. This guy was ranked by Pro Football Focus the highest graded guard. When I say this guy was a beast, man, this guy was a beast. And it sucks that I was just talking about Carson Wentz and how we're gonna make this push. But when this man is on the field, Carson Wentz is way more efficient. And when he's not on the field, Carson Wentz is not that efficient, because the linemen are the key to Super Bowls. When we won that Super Bowl back in 2017, all our linemen was there with Carson Wentz and with Nick Foles. So that's why I always say they are the key. Once everything else fill in, that's good. But it starts from that defensive line and it starts from that offensive line. And he was a big key. This really, really hurts and sucks, man. Season didn't even start, and it pains me that he tore his Achilles while running sprints. Come on. Oh, come on, Brandon Brooks. And this also lets me know we might have to get a right guard in the draft next year. Oh, it pains me to say that too. We might have to get a right guard in the draft after just launch a 4-year, $54.2 million contract. And the reason why is because right now, since the Super Bowl season, he's been hurt consistently. But even though it was later in the season, but now you see the season didn't even start and he's hurt. But Eagles, we have to get another right guard in the draft. Whoever's out there, the best right guard. And it really pains me to say that, especially after just seeing Jason Peters leave for Andre Dillard. But it's time, man. It's time. Because Brandon Brooks can't stay healthy. He just can't as of right now. Yes, he was the highest graded. It's going to really be hard to just replace his spot. Yes, that guy is a beast. Yes, he is. But one thing about football or any sport, the best thing to have is availability. If you're not there, and I'm just naming all these accolades, but you're not there because of injuries, it really doesn't matter. But I pray for the man. I pray he just get better. Hopefully 2021, he comes back stronger than ever. Maybe he can recover fast enough. If we make a playoff run, he can come in, finish up the year. But man, what you think, man? Is it time to get a new guard in the draft? But this is Alcabet, the analyst. I am Ghost.